On today's adventure, we explore a special island located just off the coast of Hiroshima. It was a nice day, so I decided to walk from the station to where I was staying. It took about 40 minutes and gave me decent exposure to Hiroshima city. At first, Hiroshima came across as a generic city in Japan. However, as I wandered around, it started to feel a little bit more lively and welcoming. I found a very pleasant river running through the city. I also passed through the Peace Memorial Park, which wasn't far from where I was staying. I heard of a very popular day trip from Hiroshima. You take a ferry and go to Miyajima Island, and I'm happy to confirm there were many amazing surprises there. The ferry ride costs just under 200 yen. I think I was on the water for maybe 20 to 30 minutes. It went by really quickly because it's a really nice journey. There's a short walk from the port to the island. When I got there, it was surprisingly quiet. I roamed around by the port and noticed some shops. There was an amazing view of the sea as well. Although I definitely didn't think I would encounter deer. It was kind of surreal. They were the same species of deer from Nara, and you could even purchase the cookies to feed them. There's a Hiroshima specialty, a autumn leaf-shaped pastry. Little did I know, I'd need all the delicious calories I could get for what was to come. Many people come to see the famous floating torii gate, but I was even more intrigued by this terrifying horse. I'm not sure what he represents, but he was probably my favorite part of the island. I followed the road through the busy walking street and found myself in this quietish neighborhood. Before long, I met Raijin and Fujin, respectively known as the Thunder and Wind Gods, guarding the entrance to the shrine. I did not expect to be surrounded by all these uniquely carved statues. Each one had a different shape. I didn't know how long they'd been there, but they had these nice woolen hats to keep them warm over the winter months. It was truly amazing to see, but I felt outnumbered and decided I should leave. The temple grounds continued to amaze me. It was peaceful, quiet, and tranquil. There was tons to see. By this point in my travels, I'd been to countless temples, but this one was very unique. There was so much I had never seen before. I did recognize these mani prayer wheels from Nepal. After roaming around for a while, I managed to get inside the temple. It felt like a video game. There were these tiles on the floor where when you step on them, they click in a little bit. I bet if I stepped on them in the correct order, I'd open a secret door. The temple interior here had a lot of things that I recognized from Japanese media. It legit felt like I was in a video game. As I pressed onwards, I discovered a path. I didn't know that this trail existed, but it seemed to be going up to the top of the island. The path that at the start was quite ruinous and it passed through an ancient waterway. I once again encountered the intimidating Raijin and Fujin, guarding the mountain. As I pressed on, tiny shrines like this one guided me up the mountain. They seemed quite old. Over here, I discovered Rekado, the Hole of Eternal Flame, said to have been burning for 1200 years. There was an entire shop which sold trinkets and accessories and drinks, and it was completely unmanned. The path got rockier and more adventurous as I reached the summit. The views were just so stunning and the sky was clear. I thought my trip to Miyajima would end at the walking street. However, I found so many cool places. For one, I didn't expect to see deer here. I could have skipped Nara. The outdoor and indoor temples were a solid find. I really enjoyed this unexpected hike and the amazing views it offered of the entire sea and surrounding islands. It goes to show that if you're up for an adventure and willing to leave the beaten path, you can discover some really amazing things. I'd successfully managed a full day in Miyajima Island. Would I come back? Of course. But until then, there were plenty of amazing adventures in store. So stay tuned, like the video if you had fun, and subscribe if you'd like to come along for the next adventure.